Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
What's up, everybody? All right. Sorry, my Windows wanted to update as usual. Let me start the stream. Okay, good. We're live there. Let me do full screen projector. 1080 share screen. Good on bandwidth so far. We shall see if that holds up. What is the question? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's streaming now. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Frozen Fusion says, hate to report this. I wasn't able to pass ASU Math 210 brief calculus. Any recommendations on practicing the topics more? Khan Academy. Yeah, Khan Academy is pretty great. They have a lot of good practice stuff. I would see even like maybe the AP exams, like AP Calculus would probably help you out a lot. 1 sec. Let me make sure I got the YouTube running real quick. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like to play nice. Is today the day that it plays nice? Like keeps making me like create new stream keys. Super annoying. So, oh. Says good connection. I'm always gonna do this. Yes, reset the stream key. Okay, let me copy this in. Let me fix YouTube Shorts. I appear to be dropping frames today, he says. I don't see it on my... Looks fine on my end. Alright, let's see if that wants to export. It was too fast-paced for this old guy that hasn't had structured math since 1999. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, how long was the course? Was it like a 10-week course, or what was it? Oh, nice. YouTube's running now. Sick. Love that. Alright, so let me just activate that chat real quick. Activated. Oh, it needs the fucking ID? Why? Why do you need the ID? 7.5 weeks. Was it... So, wait, here's a good question. Was it just derivatives, or was it derivatives and integrals? Anyone else getting freezes? Oh, that's a good question. Jeff, it's your problem, dude. Okay, let me see. Welcome. Okay, so Fusion, first of all, like 7.5 weeks to do derivatives and integrals, that's very fast. Even here at UCLA, it's 10 weeks to just do derivatives. And then I think it's like another 10 weeks to basically do integrals. And then it's another 10 weeks to do like multivariable. Yeah, you did U-sub and everything? Yeah, that's too fast to do in 7.5 weeks. I don't know. I feel like that's not cool. Let me go live on that. 1 sec. Or I'll wait to go live. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Okay, cool. Yes. Today's Monday.
My man.
It is Cinco de Mayo. Integrals, marginal cost. Yeah, this is, you need a better paced course, is what I would say. So, for instance, let me look. For, how did you take this class, by the way, Frozen Fusion? Was it at a community college or something? Adar says the Lakers and the Clippers both got knocked out. I saw the Lakers got knocked out, but like honestly they suck because like LeBron's like way too old and Bronny fucking blows. But online at ASU. Okay, let me see. Do you know what? Sorry, let me scroll back up. What the name of this course was that you took? Because I can check it real quick for you. It was ASU Math 210. I'm just curious. There's a Reddit on it. This is hilarious. How bad is it? Yeah. Let's see. Differential and integral calculus of elementary functions. Yeah, the 7.5 weeks is what worries me, Frozen. I don't think it's possible to cover this much calculus in 7.5 weeks. Like, let me see the course objectives real quick. Let me just look it up for you. Okay. Limits. So they're doing limits, continuity, rate of change, derivatives, implicit derivatives, optimization. This is whatever, like a little special topic. Integrals, Riemann sums, more integrals, substitution, integration by parts. This is IVT, MVT, and then improper integrals. It's really fast. That's really fast for 7.5 weeks. I would do half of this in 7.5 weeks. Just personally. Oh, we don't have... There's no sensation here yet. Okay. So maybe see if there's a... Also, yeah, I'm already... I'm gonna take a wild guess here that your instructor, Chandrani Banerjee, was difficult to understand. Could you understand his lectures? Like, did you learn things in his lectures? That's what I was, wonder. Or you just like trying to take something to get credit for it? Oh, you could hear him. Okay, well, that's good. Sometimes, people complain they can't understand anything their teacher's saying. So, I'm glad. All good. But yeah, so what you basically took, I guess, is what we would classify as AB, calculus AB, because you didn't include sequences and series, which would have been BC. The lectures were videos. Were the lectures helpful? Like, do you feel like the videos worked? Because, yeah, this stuff exists in so many other places. Right, Khan Academy. Yeah, you said the lectures were trash? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so what? If we do AP Calculus... This is basically what you need. You basically need AP Calculus AB. And so if you went through all these units and did all the practice things, I think you'd probably learn a lot. If you really want to, again, I'm not affiliated with these people, but I know some of the other instructors there, and I really like what they do. I don't know why I'm plugging them, but fuck it, whatever. Ultimate Review Packet is their name. And they do these, like, packets on different things. So you would be taking AP Calculus AB. I say this because I know the guy that does physics. And this guy is dope. His name's Jonathan. He's a really cool guy. And he's a very good instructor. You can see all his videos for free on YouTube. But I think if you buy this course, right, Ultimate Review Packet for $27, it's cheap. I think it comes with videos, study guides, practice questions, answers and explanations. Yeah, you know, this, I can't personally speak to her teaching, but I know this company and I know the people they hire, and they're pretty good. So if you want to check that out. Also, you know, you're more than welcome to ask questions here on the stream if you want to learn calculus. I'd be more than happy to teach you calculus. But if you want to like self-study type thing, I get it. You need like some structure. So you could either find, like I have textbooks that I like to use. So that would be one way. And then you could just say like you want to do a chapter every week, or maybe a chapter every 2 weeks, and work through the questions. And then if you have if you're unable to solve certain things, you come on the stream and I teach it to you basically. Or like YouTube is such a wonderful plethora of things. You can find fucking anything these days on YouTube. I think the one people really like is this guy called, like, I think he's basically what Khan Academy used to be before Khan Academy became like $1 billion company. He's called like Organic Chemistry Tutor or something. I need to go. This guy apparently is at UCLA. Like, he's a professor there. I need to go find this guy. But
today,
people
I want to talk about my website.
People really like this guy. So his stuff is free, or maybe it's not free. I don't know. Yeah, videotutor.net. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so if we go to calc, here I think is some more resources from him. And I think some of these are probably free, right? Let me just click on it. Yeah, look at all these things. Oh, he's got videos for everything. Yeah,
Let's
good.
talk
All
about
right.
the alternative.
All right, he just built a course on YouTube. Good for you, dude. Patreon is $29 per month. I feel like all this is free, right? You can do this for free. Just watch the videos.
In this
But
video,
again, I'm a big believer in the only way to learn how to do things is to do things. So I have some students in my lecture, for instance, who have emailed me, saying, things aren't clicking. I read the textbook and, I watch like videos, but I don't know, it's not making sense. And I'm always like, well, you got to do the problems. The only way to really grasp, like, you can read things all day, and that's what I call passive learning, and things don't really stick. But once you start using the things you're learning to do things yourself, like to solve problems and whatnot, that's when it really sticks and you actually start to understand things. So very much, yeah, watching videos all day is whatever. You'll probably get a little bit out of it, but really what you want to do is you want to do like homework questions or like practice problems or stuff like this. So that's what I would say. And then if you get stuck in the practice problems, like, first of all, you have ChatGPT, which is fucking amazing. More times than none, you can ask ChatGPT to explain things, and it should do a pretty good job. And if you really, really can't get things, you could pay for a tutor, or you can come by our stream for free, and we'll help you out. And other people will learn along the way, so it's a mutual benefit thing. Yeah. And I agree, Frozen. So it sounds like that course you took, 7.5 weeks, that's for someone who already knows calculus. Like, maybe they already took it in high school and they just need the credit. And so to get the credit, all they have to do is just blaze through a 7.5 week course. And if you already know calculus, you're fine. If you're learning it from the ground up, or again, it's been 20 plus years since you've seen it, 7.5 weeks is not enough time. That is super rushed. You're not going to do it. I would tell you just straight from the start, like, yeah, don't do it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
You need time for things to like marinate. They need to like soak in. Yeah. Okay. That being said, speaking of practice and doing things, we do got some good questions on the docket today. So let's go do them, and we'll start off the stream. Here we go. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. It's Actual Education. The stream that helps you with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun things. Yeah, you're very welcome for the advice, dude. Always here. Always here to give my opinion on things. Let me activate our TikTok chat real quick. Nice. We got Master Chief. Frozen Fusion. Yeah, dude. Yes. Okay, how many of these things do I have to like solve, dude? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now it's working. All right. First question of the day comes from Ace. I'm trying to see what Ace is asking here, honestly. Oh, this was a good question. I want to do this one next. I'm going to do this one next. That was a stats one. And then this convergence. Well, we already knew what this was. Okay, cool. Can I copy this image, please? Thank you. Thank you. Paste. Oh. The wrong key. Okay, one second. I gotta move things over. I'm like a little squished. There we go. Let's upload. Thank you. Where's Ace? Is Ace in his house? Okay, let's see what this question is. Like I have a screenshot here, but like, what's the question? Oh man. All right, one sec. Okay. What sound card are you using for the effects? Who's a good question? I have a I have Ableton. And I have Ableton hooked up to a MIDI keyboard. You can see this. Yeah, I got a keyboard. Ableton's like music production software. I DJ and make music too. It's fun, kind of fun. But this is kind of like my soundboard, my sound rack that I use. I think it's like here. Yeah, it's all these sounds, a bunch of sounds in a sound rack. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Cool setup. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what this question's asking. Ace, you gotta tell me what this question's asking. I see like find the angle, but like cool. Maybe determine the quadrant? Okay. Well, all right. We're gonna skip this question then. All right, here. Ooh, I like that one. We will go back to that one. This was all the integral things. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Shantrix, you're up next. A condenser mic to a Focusrite would work. Yep. I'm just running a Yeti. It's a Bluetooth mic. Sorry, not Bluetooth. Sorry, USB. It's a Blue Yeti. That's what it's called. What's up, Fembox? All right, Tegan is saving money to buy a snowmobile helmet. Well, I hope she bought the snowmobile helmet first before the snowmobile. These things are fucking dangerous. Yeah, it's okay, Shantrix. One weekend she earned $20 to add to her savings, but she still did not have the $135.99 she needed for the helmet. Choose a variable and then write the inequality to represent this situation. Okay. Yeah, what? I understand why you're confused at the wording. I'm confused at the wording too. It's pretty okay. Here we go. All right, we're gonna say amount saved, right? Which I'm just gonna call that variable x needs to be greater than or equal to 135.99, right? And let's say it's amount saved plus amount earned. Here, let's say this is amount saved, and then let's call this some variable y. And let's say amount earned, and I guess you can figure out like how much she needs to earn in order to have enough to buy the motorcycle, the jet ski helmet, maybe. You know what we could say? We could say that she starts with $20 saved. Is that okay? Let's do that. Let's call this 20, right? There. This is the amount she needs to earn. So yeah, okay, I would say just say this. I would just say like x plus 20 has to be greater than or equal to 135.99. Solve the inequality. Yeah, whatever. Minus 20. Minus 20, right? So you get x is greater than or equal to 115.99. So that means she needs to earn at least $115.99. Graph the solution on a number line. That's kind of cool. Well, this is the same thing as like y is less than or equal to. Well, here, let's make this. I made this thing. Let's make this thing x. Yeah. So I'm gonna say the amount she needs to earn. Yeah. So I'm gonna say like y is equal to 135.99. Or actually, no. What am I saying here? Sorry. We can just solve for this, right? Graph this on a number line? Okay. Like, is this literally just all they want? Like, I don't know, let's make this like 0. Make this like 100. Make this like 116, I guess. No, like 200. Dude, what is this? Is this like fucking like second grade math, Shantrix? What the fuck is this? You're always asking me like such like really difficult questions. Like, dude, bro, this is what they ask you now? To draw a fucking number line? X equals amount she saved. Yeah, but yo, what's up, Bella? RC51. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds kind of right, I guess. I don't know about the x is less than 115.99. Because, like, what is x in that account? The amount she saved? Like, I think you want to be, like, the amount she needs to, like, earn. I think that's what it is. Inequalities on a number line is great, though. Yeah, right, yeah. Okay. That's not too hard. Pretty simple. Wow, thanks, Sensation. Got another sub. Hell yeah. Okay, what's up, Adarsh? Because she doesn't have enough money after the 20. So the amount she saved before earning 20. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess that works too. You're saying like how much did she have saved? Oh, okay. X plus 20 is less than 135.99, and X is the amount she has saved. Okay, cool. That works too. It's a very open-ended question, honestly. Yo, what's up, Ace? Ace, I have a question about I have a question about your question. What am I solving for here, dude? Like, what do you want? Adarsh, I'll do yours next. You want the exact value of the sine of negative pi over 8 in roots. Okay, that's cool. We can do that. All right, let's do it. Okay. So sine of negative pi over 8. And they want this in exact form. And you can't use the half angle identities? Well, then what am I supposed to use? Yeah, I mean, you kind of need the half angle identity. It's the only way to do this exactly. Double angle. It's Cancer, I know. Yeah. Okay, I mean, let's try to like draw this on a graph. Like, where the fuck is like negative pi over 8, right? So let's remember that positive angles start here and go this way. Negative angles go this way. So that's something like this, where this right here is pi over 8. Which means the rest of this, so the whole thing, right, has to go to 16 pi over 8, because that's equal to 2 pi, right? So this part here is going to be 15 pi over 8, I guess, right? What's up, big monkey man? 98% on your language final. Nice, dude. That's the state exam for getting into college. Congrats, dude. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. There you go. That's my chat. I got too many cameras. Nice. Good job, big monkey man. 98%. That's solid. Also, Pythagorean identities are also not going to be needed. So pi over 8. Because I want to say that's half of what something else should be. Let's look at like what all the identities are again. Sorry, maybe we'll see one. Trig identities. Can it stop showing this? I don't want to see this. I don't want to see my Google Ads summaries. God damn it, Google. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, wait. Can I use? This is what's allowed. Well, bro, that includes the double angle. What are you talking about? I can use anything on this equation sheet. This one right here. Because this is cake now. Oh, well, bro, there are double angle identities right here. Why can't I just use these? Oh, I can't use the half angle is what you said. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use this one right here. Let's use this. I think this is the one to do. Because basically, here's what I kind of see. I know what the sign of 2 times pi over 8 is. Right? Because that's the same thing as the sine of pi over 4. Right? So I think I want this thingy here to be like one of these. I'm tempted with this one. I also know what the cosine is. But the main thing is that then eventually I want the sine of the regular one. Oh, cool. What was your SAT scores, dude? Let us know, Monkey Man. I'm going to use this one. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that the cosine... Here, let's just copy all this. The cosine of 2 over pi over 8, which is the same thing as the cosine of pi over 4. That's equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared of pi over 8. You think the first one's easier? No, because then I got to deal with cosine of pi over 8 as well, Jasu. I want just this, right? Because at the end of the day, the goal is just sine of pi over 8. If I have to also fuck with cosine of pi over 8, then I got to do like pi minus and shit. So, okay. So cosine of pi over 4 is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared of pi over 8. And then I'm going to do a little an identity here, right? Which says that the sine of negative pi over 8 is the same thing as negative sine of pi over 8. This is because sine is a even function. Wait. Odd function. It's an odd function, sorry. So I'm just going to solve for sine of pi over 8 and then we'll make it negative. Because watch what happens here. Cosine of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. Okay. And this is 1 minus 2 sine squared of pi over 8. Now I can move the 1 over. So that's square root of 2 minus 2 over 2 is equal to negative 2 sine squared of pi over 8. And now I can divide by negative 2. So that's going to be 2 minus the square root of 2 over 4 is equal to the sine squared of pi over 8. And then the last step is just to square root both sides. Right? Doot, 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 doot. So now I get that the sine of pi over 8 It's equal to this jumbly mess. So the sign of negative pi over 8, sorry, is equal to negative all this jumbly mess. Oh, 154. That sounds like the PSAT, not the SAT. Isn't the SAT out of like 1600? Does that work, Ace? I mean, let's check if this is correct. I'm pretty sure it is. Try calculator. Come on, calculator. We need the gold one. Okay, so let's figure out what the sign of negative pi over 8 is. You gotta make sure we're in radian mode. Wow, another sub. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, Frozen Fusion. That's fucking dope, man. I forgot the 0. Oh, 1540. Dude, 1540 is a... Dude, that's an amazing SAT score. What? 1540? That's insane. I only got a 1420. Negative pi over 8. Okay, so it's like negative point... Here. It's, put the calculator up. It's like negative 0.383. So that's what we know this answer is. And then let's see if this mumbo jumbo comes out to be the same thing. At least it's also negative, right? So we're going to do 2 minus the square root of 2, which is that, divided by 4. And then we're going to square root that. And that gets 0.32 with another minus 0.382. Nice. So you are correct.
That's dope.
And that's the correct answer.
Well done. Well done.
Jasu, you are correct that when I did this step right here, Jasu, I should have put a plus minus, but I already know just from the graph, right, that the sign of whatever angle I get here needs to be negative, right? Because it's the opposite over the hypotenuse. So yeah, technically correct, but you just know it's gonna be the negative one, so just make it negative. Couldn't have used a calculator just at the start. No, they wanted you to use all the calculator identities. This is actually a really cool question. I like this one, honestly. It's like, let me give Shantrix your point too. Good job, Ace, as well. If a bear has you stuck in a tree, try out your Macho Man Randy Savage flying elbow drop. Better to die at man's death. Better to die on your knee. Was it better to die on your knees than to... No. Better to die on your feet than live on your knees. That's what it is, yeah. But these are cool, Ace. So, yeah. We kind of basically used the half angle because all I did is I called this, like, twice my thing, and then I just solved for this. Usually you're solving for this. How about the second one? Okay, he gives me a challenge. Cosine of pi over 16? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Cosine of pi over 16. Alright, I actually kind of like these. These are fun. Do you guys like these? I think they're kind of cool. It's like messing around with, like, trig land. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. We got this. And I'm allowed to use all of these. I feel like you're going to have to do the double angle twice, which is annoying. I wonder if you're allowed to use... Yeah, Ace, I think you have to do the double angle twice on this one. Which actually isn't too bad, because it's all cosine anyways, right? So I'm going to use this one. Oh, is my TikTok not working correctly? Oh, it found the wrong thing. Oh, it's finding a video of someone playing Call of Duty with their fucking mouth. Dude, how does that work? One sec. Let me fix this. Because it says we have 1,700 views. I'm like, that is not correct. One sec, let me fix it. There we go. Alright, that's correct. Yo, what's up, bro? Okay, alright. Let's try to do this one. So I can say that the cosine cosine of 2 times... Wait, one sec. How are we doing this again? Is the doubleness of it. It's like, okay, let me figure out what the cosine of pi over 8 is first. Okay, wait. So the cosine of pi over 4. Okay, here, no, I got it. Cosine of 2 times pi over 4. No. Cosine of 2 times pi over 8. Which is the cosine of pi over 4. Which is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. That's equal to 2 cosine squared of pi over 8 minus 1. Right? So if we move that over, that's square root of 2 over 2 plus 1. Right? So I'm going to say, okay, square root of 2 plus 2 over 2. And then we're going to divide by 2, so over 4 is equal to the cosine squared of pi over 8. So I can say that cosine of pi over 8 is equal to the square root of 2. And is this kind of what we got in the last one? Do we have like square roots to square roots? We did. Square root of 2 plus 2 over 4. Okay. Now here's what I do. Now I say that, okay, the cosine of 2 times pi over 16, which is equal to the cosine of pi over 8, which we know, right, is equal to this jumbly mess. Oh, you're back now? Nice. Good to see you, Jeff. Okay. That is equal to 2 cosine squared, and then this is going to be pi over 16. And then this is going to be minus 1. Okay. So it's square root of 2 plus 2. The divide by 4 is actually kind of nice because that comes out as a 1/2. Square root of 4 is just 2. It's alright, so I can put this as a 1/2. But it's that. And then it's plus. Let me make sure that one was right, how we did it. Yeah, okay. It's that plus 1. All of that divided by 2 to get this. And then it's another square root. So, yeah. This is your final answer for is equal to the cosine of pi over 16. Oh, MGD, thanks, man, dude. MGD says, hey, bro, I just want to say I appreciate what you do. Your vids help me. Nice. Love to hear that, man. Thank you, MGD. I appreciate you saying that. I need to make another video today, honestly. Okay, you don't understand how I got the 4. That's cool. Okay. So, let me roll it back.
Oh, I got baby voice on. Okay. Let's roll back to here, Ace. Okay. So, cosine of pi over 4. So, that's cosine. It says minus 1, unfortunately. Sorry. Cosine of 2 theta is 2 cosine squared single theta minus 1. So this is equal to 2 cosine squared.
Pi over 8 minus 1. So I'm going to add the 1 to both sides. Okay. So I'm going to add 2 over 2. I'm going to add 2 over 2. So watch what happens. So square root of 2 over 2 plus 2 over 2. That's going to be the square root of 2 plus 2 all over 2 is equal to 2 cosine squared pi over 8. And then to get the cosine squared by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. That makes it a 4, and then I'm going to square root it, and that's why I get to that. Oh, she wants to leave it. What was your favorite aspect of math? Special place in my heart? Huh. I think I like related rates. Related rates are pretty fucking cool, man. I think related rates are cool. In terms of like, you know, like calculus stuff. Like high school math. Yeah, related rates are fucking dope. Dude, this is the most jumbly mess of anything. Square root of 2, yeah. So, yeah, here's how this works, actually, if you want to see. So, here, okay. First of all, do we agree with this, that the cosine of pi over 8 is equal to this, the square root of the square root of 2 plus 2 all over 4? Do we agree with this so far? Okay. You can simplify this, because you can pull the 4 out of this square root. This is the same thing as 1/2 square root of 2 plus 2. Okay. So, yeah, what's up, Colonel?
My man.
Yeah, rate of change is cool. I mean, integrals are really cool too. I like volumes of revolution. I think it's a really, really cool subject as well. Convergence is growing on me, for sure. Okay, so we do it again, Ace, is what we do. So I do it again, where I say, okay, cool. This is equal to 2 cosine squared of pi over 16 minus 1. Okay, so if I add 1 to this, right, so this whole thing has now become this, and I'm adding 1. And then I'm dividing by 2 again, and then I'm square rooting the whole thing. Does that make sense, those steps that I did? I can write them out more slowly if you want to see them. Okay, cool. So once you get to here, okay, so now I have a really good question for you, bro. Sine of pi over 7 times sine of 2 pi over 7 times sine of 3 pi over 7 equals what? Oh, that looks like a triple product. I'll write it down. Thank you. Yeah, also, yeah, if you have questions, submit screenshots. That's the best way for me to go through them. Sine of 2 pi over 7 times the sine of 3 pi over 7. Looks like a series of some sorts. I'll check this out. We'll do this in a bit. Okay, so here, all right, this is the same thing. Do you see how this is the square root of the square root of 2 plus 2 all over 2, and then it's plus 1? But instead of writing 1, I'm going to also write 2 over 2. And then it's all of that is still also divided by 2. And that's inside the big house here. Now that I'm thinking about it, are you family friendly? Not like, I mean, I curse. I definitely curse. So I'm not that family friendly, I guess. But I say we're... Anything on this stream is nothing that a high school kid has not seen already. And, you know, they find things. Yeah, what's up, Bessel? It's the most hateful question in Trig, maybe. Okay. So watch this, Ace. Do you see how, like, when this comes together now this is the square root of the dude, so many fucking square roots. Square root of 2 plus 2 plus 2, but then all over 2 means this is all over 4. Okay, and now the square root of over 4, that's going to come out as a 1/2. So now I have 1/2 the square root of the square root of the square root of 2 plus 2 plus 2. Which I guess does look like what your OG answer was. Where the fuck is your OG? Here it is. Yeah, this thing. Yes. Square root inception. Yeah, bro. There's so many houses here, dude. Look at this. This is like square root of a square root of a square root. What? Why is your teacher doing that to you, dude? I'm like, oh no, dude.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. No, no. No, no, no.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a homework question? Well, your teacher chose violence this morning.
Disqualified.
It's not very nice of her, man. But anyways. Cool. Great. Hope that makes sense.
Well done. Well done.
Vessel, you almost forgot I was streaming. No, dude. Never forget. If you ever want to know when we're streaming, or when all our other friends are streaming that do math and science here on Twitch and stuff, I'm trying to convince them all to go to YouTube as well. You can always go to our calendar. So calendar.actual.education has a calendar. So yeah, Zach's back streaming in the mornings. Penn Center was streaming this morning. I don't know why he's not on the calendar here yet. But yeah, there's a bunch of courses going up. Excuse me, sorry. These are all in Pacific time, but you can see your stuff. Ooh, equity's got a good one. Ooh, I like trig identities. There's so many square roots, it's difficult to see which ones are connected to which numbers. I agree. Yeah. On that question, this one right here, honestly, it would help to do the, you know, the parentheses thing, but. Okay, yeah, no, so that's not Penn Center, right, Shantrix? Because I saw Penn Center was streaming, and I'm like, that person's not exactly Penn Center. Bessel, what was your question? Was it this one? Is this your question, Bessel? Or did you just submit one on the screenshots? Ooh. One sec. I think this is his. What's up, Megatech now? One sec. And then here, Adarsh, let me do yours real quick. And then Bessel, is this yours? Is this it? Oh, it's the PD. Oh, the PDE one. Oh, never mind. Your question was. The replacement guy does chess. Oh, that's cool. He kind of looks like Penn Center. I wonder if it was his brother or something. Okay. This says challenging. I'm scared. Here, let me help out Adarsh real quick, because he's been waiting for a bit. Adarsh, where you at? Let me do yours. I'm fighting for my rights to use half angle and Denny's. Yeah, just use the double ones. What's up, Adarsh? Okay, cool. I had your question somewhere. Here it was. The Penn Center replacement looks like Penn. I was a little confused. I was like, this is not Penn. And even people in the chat I was seeing, they were saying like, hey, you look a little bit different from the last time I saw you. Like, what's going on? Parentheses and brackets are definitely two different things. The replacement's a ginger? Oh, I see. There you go. There's the Discord. Yeah, Discord should work. Oh, I need someone to boost the server. Do you want us to do a giveaway? For you guys watching the stream? Who's still watching the stream? That's in my Discord. Dun, 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 dun. And who can like boost the server like right now? Shantrix? Okay, here, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Spinner wheel. If you are in my Discord and you want to win a month of Discord Nitro, Reki says he's in there. All right, cool. Who else? You have to be in my Discord, which you can join. It's very easy. But you also have to be able to like. I want you to boost the server like right now, so I can fix the link on things. I do Calc 3. I definitely do. You're an IG. Okay. Is Equity or Ace? Ace, are you still here, Ace? What about Equity? Oh, and a Darsh is here. Okay. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Spin, 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 spin. Who's gonna win some Discord Nitro today? Ooh, it's you, Reki. Congratulations, Reki. You have won. Let me buy you Discord Nitro real quick. How do I gift you things? There we go. One sec. Gift. Discord Nitro. 1 month. Select. Cool. There you go. You've won. Good job, Reki. Okay, just go redeem it and boost the server, please. I don't really... Reki, what do I do? You gotta... How do you do it? You go to the server. Well, you have Discord Nitro now, and then just go to, like, boost the server and, like, make sure you use both your boosts that I bought. Also, isn't Shantrix your brother? Shantrix, can you help him out? You've done it before, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But Adarsh, let's do this. How to find the derivative. Okay. 3x squared plus 4x to the 1 minus 2. Adarsh, do you know the trick here for how to do this? Ooh, 14 boost. Thank you. I see that. Oh, now I'll be able to fix our URL. 1 sec. You love this idea? Of how to do derivatives, or just like in general? 1 second, let me fix our server name. Server settings. Server profile. What's it under? Engagement, boost perks. There it is. 1 sec. Actual edu. Let me fix that. Oh, it needs my Discord 2FA. 1 sec. Authenticator. 5, 2, 3, 4, 2. Nice. Okay, we're back. Okay. All right, all good. Appreciate that, Reki. Thank you, dude. Okay. Yeah, the way to do this is anytime you have a polynomial, which is just terms with like x to the something, x to the something, this is technically x to the 0 because anything to the 0 power is just 1. Okay? The rule for derivatives is you take whatever the number is up here. Thanks, Megatechno. You pull it out front. So in this case, this would be 2. You multiply it by this, and then you drop the power by 1. So take the first number, take the exponent, multiply it by the front. So this becomes 2 times 3, okay? And then instead of x squared, it becomes x to the first. The power drops down by 1. So then for this one, this becomes 1 times 4. And then that's times x to this dropping by 1, which would be x to the 0. And then this is the same thing as, and this is a plus. This is minus 0 times this. Technically to like the negative 1, but 0 times anything is just 0. So this just goes away. So what you're left with is 6x to the first, which is just 6x, plus 4x to the 0, but x to the 0 is just 1, so it's just 6x plus 4. If you want to submit a question, it's just www.actualdiscord.com/submit. That website down there will get you. Ooh, cylindrical coordinates. Love that real coordinate kernel. Yeah, you can submit it to the Discord server if you want, but you can also use the website we have there. So for those that are viewing for the first time and haven't seen this before, if you just go to www.actualdiscord.com/submit, you just put in whatever your username is here. I don't care, just something that I can recognize you. And then upload a screenshot, hit upload. And then you can watch us on Twitch, you can watch on YouTube, or you can join the Discord as well. All valid ways to interact. Anyways, Darsh, does this make sense? How you do this, right? Take the power, multiply it out front, then drop it by 1. Yeah. Yeah, I know the constant's technically 0. I know. That's the math. I just do that to show to the kids that like you're dropping the power, but really the 0 just kills it off anyways. You get it now? Nice. Cool. Sweet. Love it. Nightbot is wrong sometimes. It is. It happens.
Well done. Well done.
Okay. I appreciate everyone who has submitted questions so far. So just so I can show you, I do see your questions. I see this one. I see this. Is this one of these Facebook soccer mom IQ ones? I see this one as well. Very good. I see this one, which is physics, which is good. Let me try to help out Bessel with this one real quick. We have to see like how hard this is going to be. And then I think Equity also had some questions, but yes, Equity has one, and then okay, then we're good. Okay. That's a legit IQ question. I can't figure it out. No Facebook trickery? Okay. He says it's real. I trust you. So like there are 2 bananas. Okay, here. Let me get rid of what this is. Okay, suppose you have a vibrating string and there's an air resistance proportional to velocity. So this makes sense. A lot of times air resistance is proportional to velocity. That is that YTT. So when they put this TT, that usually means the second partial derivative with respect to T. So that's going to be d squared y dt squared is equal to a squared, which is a constant. This is the second partial with respect to x. So this is d squared dx squared minus some constant k, and then it's going to be dy dt. So very, very cool here. Yeah, friction does not depend on velocity. Nope. Now, so here's a cool thing. If we had gotten rid of this is kind of like a drag term, is what we say. If this was gone, this is the wave equation. And this is a very easily solved solution where I believe it's just y is equal to cosine. I think it's kx plus omega t. I think this is like the solution for it. I want to say it is. Okay. However, this thing is going to make things like ugly. Okay. So, let me see. I think I want to separate this in terms of... Do I have to do eigenvalues and eigenvectors for this? Okay. Okay, let's assume... One sec. Just responding to that. Yeah, okay. Let's assume that y, our solution, has like 2 separate like components. So let's assume that y is equal to some spatial component x of x times some temporal component, which is t of t. Okay. Now, if that's true, okay, and this is how like all like differential equations works, is you assume some nice, it's a lot of like guess and check, and for certain like patterns, you recognize, oh, I should try this, oh, I should try this, and then it's all about just figuring out what the coefficient is or like what the constant is. So in this case, if we were to plug this in, right? Let's figure out what dy dt would be. Okay. So that would end up being just x of x. So this would be a constant because this doesn't depend on t. So you would get x of x, and then this would be d squared t dt squared. Or here, this, yeah. X of x is sus. It is. Whatever. What do you want me to call it? What, chi? Chi of x? Is that better? Okay. So, and I'm going to use the shorthand notation that this is the same thing as x, and then let's just say like t double prime. Okay. Then this one, so d squared y dx squared, that's going to be t x double prime, right? And then dy dt is just going to be x t prime. I believe it is. I mean, this is 100% a differential equation, right? You got two differentials. You got a third one here, really, because it's a bunch of different orders. Okay, so yeah, now this is a partial differential equation whereby x t double prime is equal to a squared t x double prime minus k t prime. Okay. Is this separable? Huh. Let me think. X double prime over x. Okay. What do I want to do here? Where are the numbers? Okay. Let me think what I want to do. I want to get x's all on one side and t's all on one side. I feel like I should move this over. Here, I'm going to do this. Xt double prime minus a squared tx double prime is equal to negative k t prime. And then how do I pull out? No. Okay, let me see. A little inspiration. What do they say? They say... Oh, okay. Wait. This should have been k t prime x. That's why we're mixing something. Sorry, there's an x here as well. Aha. Okay. Okay. I think I see what we do. Move this over. Xt double prime plus k x t prime is equal to a squared tx double prime. Now divide both sides by x. Divide this by x, divide this by x. Okay, cool. So now I get t double prime plus k t prime is equal to a squared t x double prime over x. And then I divide both sides by a squared over t. Divide this by a squared t. Okay, very cool. So now I get x double prime over x is equal to t double prime plus k t prime over a squared t. Okay. Cool. So now it's separate, right? So we have everything in terms of x over here and everything that's dependent on t over here. Nice. Now, why is this a spatial eigen problem? Oh, okay. I think Ronald says, "Hey, I'm stuck between taking Calc 2 in the summer or the fall. The professor in the summer is not good. Don't do it." Yes, definitely taking the fall. The summer is fast. I tried. Someone else in my stream earlier here was saying that they tried to take a 7.5 week calculus course at ASU online, and I'm like,
You done messed up, AA Ron!
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to learn calculus in 7.5 weeks. Yeah. So I would wait till the fall, especially if it's a good professor. Okay. All right. So this is the same thing. I'm gonna call all this fucking garbage here. Call this like lambda. We'll call that lambda. Okay. So this is kind of cool. What we have. So now I have x double prime is equal to lambda x. So x double prime minus lambda x is equal to 0, right? And then we also have that x of 0 is equal to x of 1, which is equal to 0. That was our initial conditions we had here, right? In terms of t. Yeah. See, this is x the in the position space. When it's 0, when it's 1, it's also equal to 0. Is lambda constant? Yes, because it's in the spatial domain it is. Yeah. Okay. This, when you solve for the eigenvalues and eigenvectors, you get that like x sub n of x is just going to equal to sine of n pi x, where lambda is equal to n pi squared. There's a more elaborate way for like why this works, but just know that like this is the solution. It has to do with like what you're basically saying here is that like x is of the form e to the ax, so x double prime is equal to like a squared e to the ax, right? And then when you solve for it, you get the identity for like sine, because it's like e to the, yeah. Or actually, I think this is plus. Okay, I think we call this like negative lambda. Yeah. In order to get the complex parts here, you have to call this negative lambda. Yeah, and then okay, and then this gets you complex. Okay, cool, whatever. So the spatial components are this. Awesome. And then in the time domain, okay, that's where I believe you call this like I don't know. R or something? Yeah, negative lambda. Okay, cool. So then in the time domain, so this is like temporal. I can call all of this something else. Instead of lambda, let's call it like phi. Fuck it, right? Okay. So now I have a squared t phi is equal to t double prime plus k t prime. So t double prime plus k t prime minus a squared phi t is equal to 0. Oh, okay. But remember, okay, let's remember, right? This is equal to the second derivative of this over the first derivative of this. So when you take two derivatives of this, you're going to get a minus, and then you're going to get an n pi squared sine of n pi x all over sine of n pi x. So this actually goes away. Good night, Monkey Man. Yeah, good luck with school tomorrow, dude. Thanks for coming by, dude. Okay. So whatever. This is now... I get it. This is now n pi squared. Cool. Which... Again, this is another differential equation where you can assume the solution e to the, what is it, like e to the rt or something. And so then that's going to be r squared plus, this is like r squared plus kr minus a n pi squared is equal to 0. And then this is a quadratic that you can solve. And so you get r is equal to, I'm just looking at like the solution at this point, plus or minus the square root. K squared minus 4 n pi a squared all over 2. So I'm guessing all this stuff will be bigger than this, so it's got to be imaginary. Very cool. So now you have the temporal solution. This is going to be a sub n, yeah, e to the negative kt over 2 cosine of like some omega t plus b sub n e the negative kt over 2 sine omega t. Okay. And then just apply the initial conditions, some more Fourier stuff, whatever, and you get your final answer. I'm not going to spend any more time on it because I got a lot of questions to go through. But, I mean, it's a cool question, Bessel. It's kind of a fucking bitch. Yeah, dude, you see... Yeah, exactly. Don't be scared. Yeah, no, this is a very... Well, this was called... Yeah, this is called challenging for a reason. Don't worry. Don't be scared. I'm glad to help you, Bessel, at least. It was cool. I appreciated remembering how to do ODEs and stuff. The beginning is bad. Yeah, this is a lot easier when you get rid of this. This is super easy to solve. When you do this and you assume a solution, then you have to start using, you know, eigenvalues and then, you know, all, you know, fucking decomposition, whatever shit. Do my math homework, please. Wow. Okay, cool. Yours is funner? Okay, the real. Let me see. We have a lot of questions that got asked. Let me see if I can answer them first. You didn't understand the separation of variables? Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that helped out. Yeah. Yeah, if you divide and put like everything in terms of x on one side, everything in terms of t on the other side, and then you like set them like to constants, then you can solve them independently. You're right. You're welcome, Vessel. Okay, whose question is this? Did anybody ask this in my chat? I'm just gonna blaze through these real quick. Okay, a block is held at rest against a compressed spring point at the top of a frictionless track. The block is released, loses contact with the spring at point B, and then slides until it passes to point C. also at height h, how do the potential energy of the block Earth system and the kinetic energy of the block at point C compare to that at point A? Okay. Well, since these are at the same height, they should have the same gravitational potential energy, but this is compressed. So this also has spring potential energy. So I believe at A, they're the same height, right? Okay, and maybe they're not considering the potential energy of the spring. Okay, so then it's probably one of these two. Kinetic energy, that's going to be greater here. Because here you also had 1/2 kx squared from the spring. And then once it's launched, now all of that potential energy gets turned into kinetic energy, which is going to be the same here. So that means the total energy here will be greater. So I believe the choice is answer choice B here. What's up, Perry? Let me know if that's your question. And then here, let me do this one. Thank you, Rays, for waiting. And I will go through. I'll go through everyone's questions today. Don't worry, they will happen. I also know physics. Yeah, I have a PhD in physics. That's why I'm Dr. Gold. I have a PhD in physics. Okay. All right, here we go. I've never seen cosecant written like this. Like, what? It's usually this. Yeah, if you ever want to read my PhD, here, I'll link it to you. It's like thesis.whoisgeo.com. There, you can go read my thesis if you want. Where the fuck is our chat? There you go. Enjoy. Okay. So cosecant theta minus cotangent of theta is equal to 3/8. I did plasma physics is what I did. And then they ask us, so what is cosecant plus cotangent of theta? Ooh, okay, this is cool, actually. Let's see if we can use any of our identities that Equity gave us earlier. Femfox says it's 8/3. I'm tempted to think that as well. I think it is just a simple... Dude, wait, where were the things? No, it wasn't here. Not here. Equity, where was that thing you gave me? Alright, let me pull it in. 1 sec. Okay. Anytime I see like cosecant, cotangent, like I like to write it just in terms of sine and cosine. So cosecant's the same thing as sine, so I'm going to say 1/sine of theta. And then minus cotangent is going to be minus cosine of theta over sine of theta. Okay? So that's telling me 1/cosine theta over the sine of theta is equal to 3/8. Okay. Okay, nice. Yes. Good, Shari. Yeah. Please, yeah. You can say hi to us. Ever brag about it? I don't like brag about it, but I obviously don't look like your stereotypical like PhD physics person, especially since I do a lot of like Burning Man stuff and like desert raves and like all sorts of crazy stuff. So, I mean, I tell everyone my name's Dr. Gold, and then they always think, oh, what is that for? And then when I say physics, they're just like, oh, what? I don't look like I have a PhD in physics, but I do. So I don't know necessarily. I don't think I brag, but it's fun to like surprise people, I guess. Anything past tangent. Ooh, okay. You looked a lot like a guy with a PhD 3 years ago. Yeah, probably. You transformed from nerd to Chad? Oh, I appreciate that. It's because I got LASIK. Sorry. Jeff, what do I do with this? Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1? What are we going to do here? Oh. I'm so dumb. Wait, 1 sec. Yes, we know this is equal to this, and we're asking what is 1 plus cosine theta over sine theta is equal to what? Oh, very cool. Oh, I love this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. It's very cool, very cool. Okay, so watch this. So, yeah, what? No, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that this. So let's do this. Let's do box times 1 plus cosine theta over sine theta. Right? And that should be the same thing as 3/8 times whatever this thing is. Right? That makes sense? Sorry. It's cosecant plus cotangent? Yeah. But cosecant plus cotangent is the same thing as 1 plus cosine theta over sine theta. Does that make sense, Megatechno? Because 1 over sine theta would be my cosecant. And then cosine over sine plus cosine over sine would be plus cotangent. Do you see that? You're good. So watch what happens. When I put this down here, right? Now I have a difference of squares. This is really cool. Oh yes, let me give Femvox a save. Sorry. Are you not a mod, Jeff? I feel like you can give saves. So watch what happens when I do this together. So 1 minus cosine theta times 1 plus cosine theta is 1 squared minus cosine squared theta all over sine squared theta. Okay, and 1 minus cosine squared from here. No, sorry. From where's that identity? From here is equal to sine squared. So that's sine squared theta over sine squared theta. And that's equal to 1. And 1 must equal this. So yeah, that tells me that my pink box, what I'm looking for, is 8/3. So, pink box equals 8/3. Bro gonna disappear and then reappear out of a cave with all white hair with a new understanding of physics, and your first words would be, I'm Dr. Gold. Thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this whole thing is equal to 8/3. Wow, that's super cool. Nice. That's a fun one. Yeah, you're very welcome, dude. That's very cool. I really like that question. That was a super dope question. You get a point, Lays, in our server for asking questions. If you join our Discord and you ask questions, you get points. I know a Dr. Lead. I'm hoping him to turn into another Dr. Gold. Well, why is he Dr. Lead? Okay, on the same similar question of these types of things, trig identities and all sorts of fun stuff. Alchemy. Yeah, alchemy's pretty dope. Here, we have a question from, I think this was Equity that asked this one. Prove that tangent plus cosine over 1 plus sine of x is equal to secant of x. Sir, you are a physicist mathematician, then you must know the channel Veritasium. Yes, I actually applied to work for Veritasium at one point. I didn't get very far. They're a cool channel. Yeah, I applied to be like a video producer consultant for them, but I didn't get anywhere. They're cool. They make more kind of like pop science, I think. I tend to focus on how can you get through your classes and, like, you know, do homework questions, and, you know, we teach the science along the way, but it's I definitely lean a little bit more heavily on, like, procedural rigor, like being able to do questions, whereas something like Veritasium, they're not going to ask you to do any homework questions. They're just going to show you a cool, cute video with fucking, like, I don't know, shiny dolphins or something. And you can be like, oh, wow, the universe is cool. It's cool. It's great. But in terms of, I mean, our goal as a nonprofit is to help kids do well in school so they can go to college and, like, succeed. We'll inspire them along the way, but my main focus is, like, can you do questions? Because that's the number one thing that keeps people out of science. Okay, so let's try to do this one. I like to convert everything into sine and cosine. Yes, very good, Chantrix. It is a great introduction to a variety of topics, 100%. And I think that's very important for science outreach, totally. I just think it's a little, like, fluffy for... My goal is always to try to convert people who are discouraged from science and math to keep with it. And I think the number one thing that discourages people from continuing in math or science is they get a shitty teacher, they get shitty grades, and then they fail. You know, so that's where I think we can do the most good to try and help people. Make America smart again. Yeah, NASA. Yeah, you gotta do a lot more research. Agreed, Chantrix. Yeah, and for people that are already self-motivated and already want to know math or science, there's an infinite wealth of people out there, and there's an infinite wealth of other creators, and there's an infinite wealth of like other resources. I think the one thing that is missing really is, and that's where I think we come in, is providing math and science education to people that don't really get it, or I don't know, they just have like shitty teachers. You know, there's, yeah. Wikipedia for science is very high. Yeah, exactly. Dude, math wiki scares me so much. They use so much jargon. And again, that's also what I like to do, is to break down the jargon, to be like, hey, you don't got to get scared by like, I don't know what isomorphism is or something, you know. It's not that serious. Okay, let's think. I want to combine these fractions, and in order to combine fractions, I need common denominators. So what I like to do is do 1 plus sine of x. Also, again, I really think there's a lot of value in just doing questions, because you learn a lot of really cool techniques and strats that you can use in so many other things. It's like going to the gym, you know? When I go bench press, I'm not doing that because in my daily life I need to go, like, you know, take things and lift a weight specifically off my chest. I'm doing it so that, you know, if I go out surfing, I can pop up easier because it's a related movement. So I think when you go through math questions like this and you learn all the cool little techniques and tricks, those get used in other classes, and you're just building the muscle. I have homomomophobia. Should have gotten a PhD in philosophy instead. Yeah, no one would take me seriously then, though. I will say the one thing having the PhD in physics is people like take me seriously, at least. Because like, oh, he must be smart. And I'm like, you haven't seen me on the weekends. I get pretty fucking dumb. But, anyways. Okay, oh, this is cool. Watch this. Cosine times cosine is cosine squared x. Beautiful. And then this is all over 1 plus sine of x times cosine of x. Wow. Look, this is why I love converting things to just sines and cosines. Because already, sine squared plus cosine squared, this whole thing's just 1. So this goes away. Bye. So now I have sine of x plus 1 over 1 plus sine of x cosine of x. Okay. And then I have the same 1 plus sine of x, 1 plus sine of x, because this is the same thing as this. This cancels as well. And now you're literally just left with 1 over cosine of x, which is equal to the secant of x. Hell yeah. Nice. Good job, boys. That's a cool one. Nice. Good question. Okay. You guys are asking some interesting ones here on the Discord. Look what we got. I like this. I like that someone literally wrote something out and just sent me a screenshot of this. What is this? Infinite dimensional solution for Gaussian via Wix. I don't know what this means. Pretty cool though. Whatever that means. My goat. What's up, Motion? Good to see you, brother. And then someone did this. Amazon interview question. How far apart are the poles? correct me if this is wrong. Isn't this arctangent or this is hyperbolic tangent? Is this tangent? This is tangent, I think, right? Is this tangent? It's a trick. This is a trick question? That's a catenary, right? Yeah. But isn't this tangent? I'm pretty sure it is. It's like cable drooping. Yeah, the shape of a cable hanging is described as a catenary curve, which is, it's similar to hyperbolic cosine. Okay, wait. Is this one of these soccer mom questions? Damn it. Okay. Try assuming the poles are 0 meters apart from each other. Wait. If they're 0 meters apart from each other, we're saying that like right here, right? Like whatever, this is 0. But then this is 50. Then the cable is 80. So, oh fuck, I see. This can only be 40 down. This can only be 40 up. And then it's a height of 10 off the ground. Wow, okay, cool. It's a mind your decision. I mean, that's a kind of a fun question. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see why that is? Like, yeah, okay. That's kind of cool. Like, if you assume, right, this whole distance here is 50, but the length of the cable is 80, then if you had, like, zilcho horizontal distance here, you could only go down 40 and come up 40. And if you go down 40 and up 40, you have 10 meters of clearance between the ground and the bottom of the loop. I refuse to believe Amazon asked this. I don't think they did either, honestly. But it's cool. Motion, I like your question as well. Let me see. The real Colonel asked a fun one here. Yo, what's up? Oh, thanks for the raid, Obi, dude.
Nice.
I'm so bad. I need to put on a raid alarm or something. I'm so bad with that. Yeah, but thanks for the raid, Obi. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll check yours out. Shari, which is yours the one with the infinite dimensional whatever thing? Because I'm not sure I can do that one. Mari, which one was yours? Was this yours right here? Dun, dun. The question was cruel. Yeah, no, I saw this one. We'll do this one eventually. I'll get to this one as well. I feel like this one isn't too bad. The octagon, it's kind of cool. Okay. Let me try to do this one. Evaluate the following integral first by converting integral in cylindrical. Oh, that one. Okay, Shari. I see what you're saying. Sine of pi over 7. Wait, I keep seeing your messages, but they're not popping up. What the hell? One sec. I think this thing's messing up. Oh, why does it say you're spamming? Oh, no, Nightbot. One sec. I don't know why Nightbot's doing that. One sec. Let me tell Nightbot to chill out. Sorry, boys. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me tell Nightbot to chill, dude. One sec. Chat moderation. Nope. Okay. Should be okay now. I don't know why I kept deleting all your guys' messages. That's really odd. Now I gotta go find what you were saying though. I should check out Streambot. Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, Nightbot's just what I've used because I've been streaming for like 5 years here. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright. Hopefully Nightbot stops like fucking with us. Okay. Because I was seeing your messages and then they were disappearing. I was confused where they were going. Okay, this was sine pi over 7, sine of 2 pi over 7, sine of 3 pi over 7. Am I allowed to use... I feel like I want to use one of these. I want to use like one of these maybe. But that's like sine A plus B. I don't know. What do you want me to do with this? You want me to simplify this, or you want me to get an exact value for it? You'd go Euler? He says let's go Euler. Okay. It's just gonna be a messy polynomial, no? I think because what he's saying is that, right, if I have the sine of x, that's the same thing as e to the ix plus e to the minus ix, and I believe that's over 2I. But you only have to deal with the real part. Okay. So, we could try to do that. You have to substitute. It can't be solved with formulas, he says. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me make sure I'm right with... e to the ix minus e to the minus ix over 2I. It's minus. Okay. So we have e to the 2 pi. Wait, no, e to the pi ix over 7. E to the negative pi ix over 7. You know what? I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call them different variables. I just don't want to keep writing 8 like pi over 7, whatever. I'm gonna call this A, B, and C. Right? Now let's just see what happens. So I have e to the ai minus e to the negative ai over 2I. And then we have that times... Oh, actually, here, I'm gonna call A just pi over 7. So I'm gonna call this 2A, I'm gonna call this 3A. AI meme detected. What happened? It says e to the 2ai minus e to the minus 2ai all over 2I. And then this is e to the 3ai minus e to the minus 3ai all over 2I. And then are we supposed to multiply all this through? Because on the bottom here, I'm going to get negative 8i, right? So 2I times 2i times 2i is negative 1 over 8i, right? Stop or you'll summon Zach. Dude, where's Zach? I'm going to summon him right now, dude. We're going to give him a shout out. We're summoning him. Okay. But, oh my god, this is a mess. This is like... Because what do we get? We get like this. Maybe let's like combine these two first and see what happens. So that's so this with this, so that's e to the ai times e to the 2ai Which, do you just add the exponents there? I think so, right? Yeah. So that's e to the 3ai, right? So e to the 3ai minus e to the negative ai, right? And then it's minus e to the ai plus e to the negative 3ai. Okay. Cool. And then we're multiplying this by e to the 3ai minus e to the minus 3ai. Am I getting there? Yeah. I don't know. Nice. Good job. Yeah, good job, Shari. That's good, man. So then this is e to the 6ai minus e to the 2ai minus e to the 4ai plus e to the 0. Ooh, I like that. And then it's minus e to the 0 again. And then it's plus e to the negative 4ai plus e to the negative 2ai. And then minus e to the negative 6ai. I'm going insane too, man, right? And this is all over 8i. So the nice thing is this cancels with this. And now we have e to the 6ai minus e to the minus 6ai, right? And then plus, or here's what we can say. We can say minus e to the 4ai minus e to the minus 4ai, right? And then all of this is over negative 8i. Okay. Oh, this is just sine again, is it not? Right, so let me see. And it's over 2i. Okay, so this is negative 1 over 4. So this is negative 1 over 4 sine of 6 pi over 7. Minus sine of 4 pi over 7. Which, is there something with like difference of signs? No. Summoning spell did not work. Maybe not enough math terms. Yeah, come on, Jack. Come on. Where is Zach? I feel like I did this one right though, no? Cheating hint. The square of this thing is nice. The square of this thing is nice? Like if I square this whole thing? Okay, let's do it. Fuck it. We ball. Okay, let's square it. So I get 1 over 16. I don't know what. That's sine squared. 6 pi over 7. Plus sine squared 4 pi over 7. Minus 2. So let's say this is equal to like x. I don't know. So x squared is equal to this minus 2 sine of 6 pi over 7 sine of 4 pi over 7. Oh, one sec. Okay. What's nice about this, Jeff, by the way? They're off by 2 pi over 7. You haven't slept a whole night? Oh, pulling an all-nighter. The square of this is 7 over 64? How? What? How does this turn to 7 over 64? Oh, man. How does it do that? A little tricky. Oh, it's 5:23 a.m.? Wow. Late night. I'm trying to see what happens here, man. Because I got 2 different signs. I would love to, like, subtract them somehow. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Okay, let's just see what ChatGPT says. Oh, okay. Apparently there's a well-known product formula for odd P. Oh, wow. Saint, that was a great fucking joke, dude. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that joke. That was fucking great. Wow. You know, because all the exponents were AI. Okay. All right. Apparently this is the solution. It's 2 lines. Where the hell this came from, I've never seen this.
You done messed up, Aaron!
But apparently it exists. So, yeah, sue me. But yeah. So if you're summing from 1 to this case, we went to, what was it? We went to 3. So this is 1 to P is equal to, what was that, 5? Yeah, this is definitely not well known, dude. What? Get out of here. So this is like, yeah. So here it's like P equals, not 5, sorry. P equals 7. Right? Wait, yes. I see. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So it's 2 to the negative third of 7, square root of 7 or 8. Okay, cool. I don't know where that comes from. Apparently it's well known. I was hoping to maybe see it with Eulers, but I didn't see anything popping out. Sir, we can also substitute the sign into cosine and then solve it further. Maybe we could. But here. That's a cool question. Let me help out some other people real quick. Who put this in my Discord? What, the troll face? I love the troll face. What? Ooh, I did this one. Who's asking this one? Are you asking this one right now on my stream? Who's this one asking this one? Motion, you had a good one too. Well, here, I want to do this one first. Sorry, someone did ask this. If your question was the physics one, please let me know. And we'll do it. Or I already did it, but I'll do it again. And then motion the Eldar. That's a good one. And then this one. Prove that m to the 10th minus 1. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, here, let me do this. So it says evaluate the following integral by first converting to cylindrical coordinates. Yes. Okay. So this is saying dx goes from 0 to 3. Let's try to like draw some things. Okay. I'm gonna call this X. I'm gonna call this Y. I'll call this Z. X cross Y is Z. Great. Okay. So we're going from 0 to 3 in this way. And then dy. So as we travel dy, we're going to go from 9 minus the square root of x squared to negative 9 minus the square root of x squared. Okay. So is that this? So wait, when x equals 0. Yeah. Oh, so that's like this. Yeah? It's not necessarily memorization, but this is kind of a pain. So this is a half of a semicircle, right? And then 6 plus x squared plus y squared from... Whoa. Okay. I'm having a hard time visualizing that. Yeah, I agree. This is a circle though? Is this a circle? This right here is a circle, you think? Bounded from here to here? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, wait, sorry. X squared plus y squared is equal to 9? Yes. Okay, because of this, x squared plus y squared is equal to 9. Okay. Oh, very cool. That's super. Thank you, Jeff. I was getting a little messed up at that part. Nice, you get a save. Yeah, so, okay. This right here describes almost the equation of a circle, which is like x squared plus y squared is equal to 9. Because in that regard, y goes from 9 minus x squared, square root of 9 minus x squared, to y is negative the square root of 9 minus x squared. And that's what we literally have. And then this is bounding us from 0 to 3 in terms of x. So then here, this is now binding z from 6 plus 9. So this is now 15 to, this is negative square root of 2. And then that's also 9. Right? So negative square root of 18? Is that what we have? Yeah. So I feel like we're going from here to here. So negative square root of 18 all the way up to 15. And we just have, yeah, a shape like this. That's pretty cool. I teach physics at UCLA, yeah. It is half the volume of the cylinder, I agree, it's this. But the issue is that we have to integrate with respect to z. Oh, man. Okay, so dz, dy, dx is going to become rdr d theta dz, right? I think it is. Right, isn't it rdr? No, it's rd theta. rd theta dr dz. rdz dr d theta. Sure. And then in terms of r, so r now goes from 0 to 3, right? Z goes from negative square root of 18 to 15. right? And then theta is going to go from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, right? So I think this is now the new integral, right? I think the order doesn't really matter, does it? Right? So I think we just go from like, yeah, sure, 0 to 3, negative square root of 18 to 15, negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, and then that's going to be z. You still haven't. I do take non-university level. I teach a lot of high school, a lot of middle school. No, but what about the 15? What about the 15 here? There's a 15 here, right? So it's 15 times z, right? There's an extra z, correct. So it's 15z, and then it's going to be r, and then it's going to be, wait, how does the order work? I think you start inside, go out, right? So this is d theta, dz, dr. Is that correct? Typical physicist just switching the integrals. Yeah, we are doing that. Wait, is Nightbot still removing messages? Oh, you can retract your message. One sec, let me turn Nightbot off. So Nightbot's not doing anything. I feel like Nightbot's messing some stuff up. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Okay. I'm good, right? Okay, cool. So that's going to be RZ theta, right? What is in the background? You talking about the music? Pi over 2. So what's that? So pi over 2 minus negative pi over 2 is just pi. So we have pi RZ dz from... Oh, the actual background. What's the actual background? Oh, behind the chair. Oh, this is a green screen. I don't know what math levels this is. Okay. But now we're at dz. So now this is going to be r pi z squared over 2. And that's going to be 15 negative square root of 18. So cool. So that's going to be 15 squared is 225. So 225 pi r plus 18 pi r all over 2. Right? Keep me honest here. Cool. And then we're going to integrate r finally, which is going to be r squared from 0 to 3. So then that's going to be squared. Okay, sorry. So it's this from 0 to 3 dr. And then there's still a 15 out here. What am I solving? Aditya says. This is what I'm solving. You must be good at math. I think I'm fairly decent. I'm not the best. I'm in no way the best. But I'm probably the best person doing it right now on YouTube live at this exact moment. So this is going to be here. I'm going to, because I know this is r squared over 2, r squared over 2. I'm going to pull out the 4. So 225, and whatever. I'll pull out the pi as well. So 225 r squared plus 18 r squared, all evaluated from 0 to 3. So that's 15 pi over 4 times 9 times 225. My brain's hurting at this point. I should know these. It's like less than 2,000, but 9 times 225 is 2025 plus 9 times 18 is 162. Cool. That plus that times Times 15 divided by 4. I get 8201 pi. How good is ChatGPT teaching mathematics? It's pretty damn good, honestly. It is. Okay. I think that's right. Looks ugly. ChatGPT can definitely do algebra. Yeah, no, ChatGPT is very good at doing. You just gotta check to make it. It'll make dumb mistakes sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Good question. Oh, that was fun. I got time for like a couple more, and then I gotta go. Dude, someone's... Stop.
Oh no.
Motion, yeah. Okay, I'll try yours. Yeah, you're good, Colonel. You're good, dude. Okay, the diagram shows 8 identical regular octagons joined to enclose a shaded shape. Okay. Each octagon has a side length of A. Okay. Find in terms of an expression for the area of the shaded shape. Give your answer in the form of P times 2 plus the square root of 2 A squared, where P is an integer. You must show all your work. Okay. So, I know this is side length A. Is that what we're saying? Well, I already see this as a square. Right? Can we agree this is a square? Where, if this length is A and this length is A, well, yeah, and then this is also a square. Oh, so it's the same square. Is it not the same square? Hexagons all have equal sides. Okay, so if this is A and this is A, that tells me this right now is the square root of 2A, right? Yeah, you're good, you're good. All good. Okay. So, is it just 2A plus the square root of 2A squared, right? And then I need these, so it's plus... I feel like these... Oh, then it's... Okay, just plus A squared, right? Because this and... Oh, plus 2A squared, right? Because this... and this form a square of side length A. So that's where these come from. Yeah, 2A squared, I think. Yeah, right, Saint? Okay, cool. Okay. All that's left is to evaluate some things. Cool. So, what? 4A squared plus 2A squared plus... How does this work? Sorry. 4A squared plus 2A squared plus 4A square root of 2A. So 4A squared square root of 2 plus 2A squared. So that's 1, 2. So that's 6A squared plus 4A squared square root of 2. And I went with it something like 2 plus the square root of 2. A squared. Oh, that fucked up. P equals 4, he says. Where did I fuck up? I fucked up something, though. (4a squared plus 2a squared plus 4a squared square root of 2). That 6 should be an 8, he says. You are right. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Thank you, Fem. Femvox, another save for you. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is where my brain starts, like, decreasing. Okay, cool. So, yes, now it's 4, and then it's going to be 2 plus square root of 2a squared. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, so P equals 4. Nice. So it's solved. We did it. Yeah.
Impressive. Very nice.
Nice. Good job, dude. That's really cool.
Let's see Paul.
Question for me going to bed, is the stream saved for tomorrow? Yeah, so everything we do here gets recorded, so if you want to watch it again, you can. Totally is. And we do have another stream tomorrow as well. I think I appreciate all the troll questions. I will do these at some point, but I do have to run actually because, yeah, it's 5:15. I got to tutor another student because it is the AP chemistry exam for high school kids tomorrow. So I got a lot of students asking for help with AP Chem. You're new to Twitch. It's okay. Yeah. Everything stays for 1 month. If you ever want to see the permanent recordings, they're always on YouTube. So if you go to our YouTube channel. Yeah, dude, there were so many trig questions, Ken. Thanks, Motion. But yeah, here you can find, we have all the recordings of like every single thing we've streamed. So, I mean, you can see, right? Like, look, I have 890 videos. God bless YouTube for allowing me to just like upload like unlimited content to them. 890 videos on them. Yeah, good to see you too, Motion. Yeah, always good to see you. Yes. So if you want to go through the stream, it'll be on YouTube, and so you're more than welcome to see what we worked on today. It was pretty cool. There was a lot of there was so much trig going on. I love these puzzles. They're super fun. I do want to do this person's stat question. I'll do it next time. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's end the stream off. All right, thank you everyone for coming to Office Hours today. I appreciate all the questions. You guys had some great stuff going on. Our next stream is going to be tomorrow. If you want to come by, ask some questions, come by tomorrow. That will be at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Same place, same time. You're very welcome. We're going to go... I should do just the trolls. I love the troll questions. If I have time, I will do them, but I have to run. Okay, let's go. If you're following us on Twitch... which is where we started out stuff. More than welcome to follow us there, and you can join us. We're gonna go raid somebody. Who am I seeing? Who do we got? Not many people streaming today. Yeah, here let's go say hi to Globus. I love him. Globus is such a cool guy. He's a G. All right, go say hi to Globus for us. He's a cool guy. Otherwise, enjoy Cinco de Mayo. Have fun with the rest of your Monday. We will see you guys tomorrow. Go say hi to the wizard for me. Peace out.